Welcome back to the Burst Mode studio from the Photography Show, where joining me on the sofa is James Arteis from Digital Camera World. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
And you've brought some gifts with you into the studio. Tell me what we've got here.
So we've got a couple of gifts from Rode, the lovely Rode Company, who specialise in audio equipment and microphones. And here, something very, very special that is of interest to anyone who likes to vlog, blog or mojo. And this is the Wireless GO.
Yeah, now this system's really, really interesting to me, if nothing else because of the size of it.
And that's really the big thing. And I think to go along with the size, we've got the fact that, so we have over here, which is this can be used either as a clip-on belt system to plug into a lav mic, such as we're rocking here. It can also be used as a recorder directly, and it does come along with a dead cat, a fluffer. What do we call these days?
I go with dead cat, but I'm not sure that's politically correct these days.
Possibly not. So it does come with a dead cat, should you need such a thing. But the really clever thing about the engineering of the Go is that it can mount on the shoe of your camera, and that is also the same clip that goes onto your collar or your belt. So it's an incredibly well engineered little piece of kit, transmitter and receiver, with a fantastic range on them. But so these are ideal for situations such as this. We could both be using these instead of lav mics. Perfect size for somebody who wants to vlog, blog, or be a journalist on the go, a mojo, if you like.
Yeah, and mobile journalism is something I do an awful lot of and do a bit of talking about, writing about, and these have been taken up by the Mojo community with open arms, because really the alternative to these in the past has been very expensive, quite large and bulky microphone transmitters and receivers. So really it's the size of these that has really taken people's breaths away.
Absolutely.
Well done, Rode. By the way, Rode, we've looked it up. It's Rode, not Rode or Rhoda, but call them what you like. Great guys though, terrific kit. And they're continuing with this, which is the VideoMic NTG. Now, this is an on-camera shotgun mic, but it's lightweight, but not too lightweight. So I think this is going to work quite nicely, for example, on a mirrorless or a DSLR. And it's got really kind of everything you would expect from a much more expensive microphone or a much larger microphone. It's got padding on here. It's got a variable gain control. It's got output both for a 3.5 mil microphone lead that we tend to see in audio gear, but also USB-C as well, so you can plug that straight in again to a mobile or an iPad or into a PC or a Mac. And it has got a 30-hour battery life as well, which is certainly more than most people would need certainly for a day's shoot. So
even we can't talk that long.
Even we can try though. But
well, we certainly will.
We won't try right now for your sakes. But no, in terms of weighting as well, it's got a nice pleasing weight to it. It's genuinely good build quality. I think that while this will work nicely on a camera, I think that on a small mobile journalism rig as well, you know, whether it's a single or you know, like an iographer rig or something like that, this isn't going to be too heavy, because you can get, and I've got another Rode mic which is a little bit larger. It gets a little bit front heavy and you're having to kind of battle against it when you're holding the camera, but actually this here is really nicely weighted. I don't know what you think.
Well, I think this is ideal for that very reason, because if you are somebody who may be starting out or working with smaller, more compact kits, so you've got a pro sort of grade tool here, but also as your equipment expands and as your place in the world expands, you can take that from, you know, a smaller camera system to a proper rig, or you can keep upgrading it. So it's kind of a forward thinking, kind of future-proofing yourself and where you may take your vlogging, blogging, journalism, whatever you do. So I think it's giving you the option of adding this to your existing equipment with a mind to taking it a step further as well.
And the size is versatile, and like I said, with the gain control and with the padding and otherwise on there, this is a flexible microphone for a number of different situations, loud environments or even quiet environments. You can even use it as a podcasting mic if you really want to as well. So this is going to fit in most of the things that you might choose to do.
Absolutely. Stick it on stand on the table there. Tabletop mic.
Rock and roll.
Fantastic.
Rode, thank you very much for sending your gear into us here at Burst Mode at the Photography Show. And James, thank you very much for joining us to chat us through it.
Thank you, sir.